Hello, people of YouTube. This is Chris Daly. This is Forever Wrestling World. And this is my Raw Superstar. Okay, so let's go with the first man that was drafted to Raw. The former United States champion, Jinder Mahal. I think it's a good move. I think he did pretty much everything on SmackDown. He has a chance now to start afresh and completely new feuds over on Raw. I do think that they will move Jeff Hardy tonight. So I think he'll be in an IC title picture, possibly. I just hope he doesn't go back to being a jobber like he was when he was on Raw the first time. Yes, he didn't deserve to be WWE champion for as long as he was, but he's exactly where he needs to be right now. He's in the mid card. I don't think he should be any higher or any lower than that. I just hope that they don't ruin him again, like they did the last time he was on Raw. Now that they've taken the US title off him. So that's my thoughts on Jinder. The next move, it was two. It was Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. Much like Jinder Mahal, they've done what they can do on SmackDown. It's a shame they never won the tag titles or the WWE Championship. But there is a whole new roster on Raw now than there was when Kevin Owens was on Raw before. I'm looking forward to seeing Kevin Owens go up against guys like Lashley, I'd like to see him turn facing against Samoa Joe. There's a whole list of guys like Elias. A whole list of guys for Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn. Even if they want to go into the tag division, they could do that. I mean, I don't think they will. I think that the partnership will dissolve and then we'll go their separate ways pretty soon. But there are plenty of opportunities for Raw and SmackDown. For Raw, for Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. No, but they're not just stuck with in a feud with Shane McMahon. I mean, I could even see down the line a Kevin Owens Kurt Angle match. But I'm excited to see them once again on Monday Night Raw. It'll be exciting to see what the future holds for both Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. Next up, Dolph Ziggler. He's a good wrestler who started off really, really well on SmackDown. Sort of lost his way a bit towards the end. But Dolph has brought with him Drew McIntyre. And I think that could be a tag team for the ages. I think they could definitely do something there. I hope Dolph gets time more on Raw as a 3-hour show. And now that Raw is 3 hours, I hope the team of Dolph and Drew do get time. I like them. I think they have the potential of being world beaters as a partnership. Or if they feud eventually, possibly for the IC title. They're both good enough wrestlers in their own right to do that as well. So, yeah. That's Dolph Ziggler and Drew McIntyre. I think they are good. I was disappointed when Drew McIntyre would let go the first time. I think that he had a lot more to do, and hopefully now he's on Raw, he gets the chance to do that. Okay, next up, Natalya. Now, this is a weird one. Of all the women they could have brought up, they bring up Natalya. I'm not saying she's terrible. I'm just saying it's not as exciting as bringing up somebody like Becky Lynch or Naomi or... I mean, I can't see Natalya challenging for the Raw Women's title anytime soon. I think they're going to put her in a sort of alliance with Ronda Rousey. And then eventually they have a turn on Rousey. But again, Rousey she would kill Natalya. So, yeah, that's Natalya. Not really much to say about Natalya. I think it's a particularly good pick. I mean, it's not disastrous. But there were better women out there to pick than Natalya. I mean, I'm not the world's #1 Natalya fan anyway. So, next up, the Lone Wolf Baron Corbin. Now, obviously, he's not going to be in the triple threat match at Extreme Rules. Now that he's on Raw. Again, good pick. I mean, he's a big guy. So there are plenty of things they could do with him. They could team him with Samoa Joe, feud him with Samoa Joe, they could feud him with Kevin Owens, they could feud him with Braun Strowman. Yeah. It's interesting to see what they do with Baron Corbin. I still think Vince wants to push him. So I could see a possible Baron Corbin Seth Rollins if he stays on Raw feud over the IC title. I could even see a feud with him and Roman for the Universal title. That would work as well. There are plenty of ways WWE could go with Natalya. Not Natalya, but Baron Corbin even. There are plenty of ways WWE Raw could go with Baron Corbin. He could either be IC champion or Universal champion. I can't see him being in a tag team, hence the name of the Lone Wolf. Be interesting to see what they do with him now on Raw. I can see an IC title feud in this future. So, next one. Raw is now glorious Bobby Roode. Bobby Roode is now on Raw. Raw is now glorious, and I could see this being fantastic. I mean, he's a good enough wrestler to do it on Raw. I mean, he's an A-star wrestler. I think he should have been on Raw anyway to start with. He's good enough to be on the A brand. He could go into a feud with... He could be perfectly as a face or perfectly as a heel. As of last night, he worked as a face, but I don't think it will be long till they turn him heel. If they turn him heel, he could have brilliant matches with the likes of Seth Rollins, Roman Reigns, Dean Ambrose when he gets back. Even the Broken Universe. But also, if you're thinking of him as a face, he could feud with the likes of Elias, Brock Lesnar, possibly. Yeah, Mojo Rawley, I'll get on to him later, but they could feud Bobby with Mojo. Don't think that'll be the best thing they could do, but it is certainly a possibility. Because I have a feeling they'll put Mojo in a US title picture. I mean, IC title picture. I can't see him winning yet at the mid-card title, but I could see him being in contention for it. I could see Bobby Roode going, yes, the same. I could see them feuding over the number one contendership for the IC title. Bobby Roode eventually having that, and eventually winning that, and then eventually Universal Champion, I predict, by the Royal Rumble. I think this is good for Bobby Roode. I think he is fantastic in-ring competitor, and he will get more of a chance to show that because Raw's 3 hours. So he will get more match time, and he will get time to show exactly what he's capable of on Monday Night Raw. Next up, Chad Gable without Shelton Benjamin. So Chad Gable as a singles competitor, I think that will be good. I think that there are certain ways you can go with this. Be interesting to see if they do any interaction with Jason Jordan. Make it be like a new team angle, so to speak. Well, American Alpha. But I can't see them doing that yet. I can see them feuding for a bit. I like them both. I think they're both phenomenal talents. Jason just got pushed a bit too quickly. I think if they'd have kept him on SmackDown until now, it might have been better. But the fact that now both old members of American Alpha on Raw, there's definitely more of a possibility of them facing each other. And I think that will be a great, great match. So I'm looking forward to seeing what the future holds for Chad Gable on Monday Night Raw. Now this one intrigued me. Liv Morgan, Ruby Riott, and Sarah Logan. I'm thinking they've evidently been brought in to replace Absolution, who will go to SmackDown. But I think it was better where they were. Don't get me wrong, they're all fantastic athletes. But I just think the Riott Squad would do fantastically, at least for another year on SmackDown, but they have brought them to Raw. And it looks like, unless Bayley or Sasha get moved tonight, it looks like that will be their first feud. Which is slightly interesting, slightly intriguing. Well, they could even have them eventually turn face and go against Absolution. That could also work. So, yeah, there's the Riot Squad. I think they should have stayed on SmackDown, but they're on Raw. So it'll be intriguing to see what the three women do on the Raw roster. Okay, so the ones that weren't televised now. Okay, so these ones are on WWE.com. So if you don't want to know, look away now. Mojo Rawley has been brought to Raw. I think he should have stayed on SmackDown. I don't think he's quite good enough to be a Raw wrestler yet. I think he needs to be built up a bit first. I mean, I think he needs an IC title run or a US title run. He should have had a US title run over on SmackDown before he was brought to Raw. But it'll be interesting to see what they do. But I just think he should have stayed on SmackDown for the foreseeable, as I can see more. I can see more of a chance for him over on SmackDown. I have a feeling with the bigger guys around, he might get lost in the shuffle a bit on Raw. Same as his old Hype Bro tag team partner, Zack Ryder, who has actually teased a return of the Major Brothers, of him and Kurt Hawkins. I can't see that happening. I mean, Kurt Hawkins' losing streak is ridiculous. I think they should have kept him on SmackDown. I think there are other guys you could have brought up from SmackDown. The likes of Ty Dillinger would have probably been a better option than Zack Ryder. Simply because I think he's got more potential. Zack Ryder's been in WWE for a few years now, not done much. A one-day reign as Intercontinental Champion and a short reigning US Champion. But yeah, I think he should have been kept on SmackDown, and somebody like Ty Dillinger should have been moved to Raw. Breezango. Now, this is a weird one. I like Breezango. I think they were getting a bit lost on SmackDown with the Usos and the Bludgeon Brothers and the New Day. So I think it's a good move for them. I think they will get more of a run. I'm not saying they're going to win the titles, but they did beat the Bar on Raw. But yeah, I think Breezango could be a brilliant addition to the Raw Tag Team division. Hopefully they'll do more with them here than they did with them on SmackDown. I mean, they started off right, but they just ended up in comedy segments. And people actually forgot how good they actually are at wrestling. I mean, don't forget Fandango beat Chris Jericho at WrestleMania once. So, yeah, if they can get back to the pure wrestling ability and also some comedy, but not to rely too heavily on the Fashion Files segments. Although I fear they will, because they've also brought up the Ascension to Raw, so yeah. Although the Ascension will fit in well with the Broken Universe, I could see that. I could see the Ascension working with like Bray Wyatt and Matt Hardy and being part of their deletion, like being part of their world, so to speak. So I can see why they brought the Ascension to Raw, but I just can't see them being serious challenges for the Raw Tag Team titles. But you never know, Connor and Victor. It's a fresh start for them. I think it could work. But I just don't think they'll be challenging for the tag belts anytime soon. I just think they'll be used as like fodder for Matt and Bray Wyatt in their sort of broken universe. Okay, so the last one on here is Mike Kanellis, the guy that they wasted on SmackDown. I think he has tremendous potential. If those of you that follow TNA, he was brilliant at TNA. He was brilliant in Ring of Honor. I think he could be a bit more edgy on Raw. I think he'd get more time for his character. I think they didn't develop him on Raw. I think they could have done more with his character on SmackDown. But hopefully now he's on Raw, he will get more airtime and he'll be able to show everyone how good he is. Okay, so the debut to the Raw after WrestleMania, which was last week, you saw Bobby Lashley return, and that was awesome. I think he will be the next challenger if Brock retains, which I don't think he will actually. I don't think Brock will retain, but at the GRR. But if he does, then with or without the title, Brock Lashley will be an amazing, amazing match. I hope WWE can sign that for SummerSlam. You saw Ember Moon, who is just amazing. Her theme music is fantastic. I think Ember Moon, yeah, she could be face. I've not yet seen her as a heel, but I think her gimmick would work as a heel. I think eventually she will be heel. I think she will turn on Nia Jax, and they will feud for the Raw Women's Championship. But yeah, the Raw Women's division is definitely looking packed. I think I need to move some of them on. I think probably Sasha or Bayley will be moved to SmackDown tonight. But yeah, the Raw Women's division is looking fantastic. And the last one. Now I scratched my head at this, right, last week when I saw No Way Jose on Raw. And I was like, he didn't really do much on NXT. So how is he warranted a call-up to Raw? I mean, I still think he's just Alan Rose Part 2. I can't see much for him. I can see him being released within the next couple of months. Anyway, thank you all for watching. This has been FWW, Forever Wrestling World. I have been Chris Daly, and this has been my Superstar Shake-Up thoughts and aftermath for Monday Night Raw. I will do one tomorrow or Thursday for SmackDown. Also coming up on Thursday about 7-ish, I will be interviewing the owner and founder of LEP, Pretty Boy Danny Walsh. That will be not to miss. So thank everyone for watching, and I'll see you on Thursday or tomorrow for the SmackDown Live Aftermath.